And what is going on, guys? It's Raven from Wildcat Productions, back with another video for you. And in this one, we're going to be making a house for these two in The Sims 4. This is Luna Blitz, the younger sister of the two rock stars here. Rocker types, I mean. And her older sister, if it'll move along. This is older sister Lyra Blitz. Now, Lyra is the lyricist for Luna's music writing, so they're both very musically talented. But let's show the house that AI came up with to build real quick. And this is what we're going to try to build. So let's get back to The Sims and we'll do it. We are back and ready to build. I'm going to be switching, so it's a perfect square with some alterations. I can do that. It's a long-sided square, I guess you'd call it. Okay, I've got the right spacing here. We can even do a backyard if I want. There's some other stuff I'm going to add that's not in that picture, but the base of it will be this. The inside will be the exact same as what's drawn up. So what I'm going to do, let's stretch this all the way out. About right here. Make it longer on the edges than you have it there. Not that long. I don't have room for staircase there. There we go. Perfect. Now I'm gonna make this a little less wide. Perfect. And now we're gonna try to draw the inside of this. Let's do it. Okay, so the bedroom is here up in the corner. If you're following along with, I'm gonna switch this back so we can see what's going on. Now, if you're following along, the bedroom is up there in the corner. That's the first thing. They'll be sharing that. Let's get on that first. But right, I'd put it right about here. And I'm gonna go, instead of a study, we're gonna the bathroom is built into the study. Oh, I got it. So I'll have a study room right there, I suppose. Or I'm gonna call it a skill room because I can. I feel like I made this a little too wide. There we go. That's the cool thing about this game. You make something too wide, you can always fix it. This is the skill room, and then attached is going to be the bath. I kind of already do it this way with most of my builds, but oh well. And let's see what's after that. We've got the bath, we've got the study. The open concept living space is this whole thing right here. Oh, right. Gotta shut. Like I said, the open concept living space starts right here. And it's going to be an open space, so there's no real door needed. We're going to do that. Alright, we'll go back and see what we can figure out for that. I'm going to go ahead and attach a wall, but what we're going to do is I'm not going to attach it all the way, if that makes sense. I will, but I'm going to knock out a few walls to make it more open. To do that, we'll press Control. Go in right here. And then this wall right here. But that one, I could just hit the sledgehammer. There's your open concepted living room. And then where's the kitchen gonna be? Okay, there's another bedroom. So that's, one of them can be for Lyra and the other one will be for Luna. So we'll attach another bedroom right. It's gonna be weird not having a kitchen. Oh wait, is the living room the kitchen too? Or I'm gonna move this down. I should have made this house a little wider. That's what it is. I can always take out that extra wall real quick. Then I'm gonna attach a small kitchen because it feels weird not having one. Oh wait, I see it. The kitchen is part of the living room. That's rather interesting, I suppose. Let me show you. You see why we don't have our own room for the kitchen? It's part of the living room. It's an open concept kitchen and living room combo. Kind of like what my place is. Only one person in this whole Wolfpack Productions fandom has ever been in my living room. She knows who she is. Anyway, that's going to be our open concepted living/kitchen. That feels a little awkward to me, though. I don't know about you guys. So, but we got to keep it like it is. I'm going to make this bedroom a little smaller here. A little smaller. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the living room on one side, the kitchen on the other end. Separated by maybe a window or something. I'm not sure, maybe a door. But we have it basically set out the way it wanted us to. So let's go ahead and stick the decorations on here. We're going to go with a colonial look, so let's get the wallpaper to match. Excuse me. Now, little trick that I noticed a while back. You can just go to styles and punch in whatever style you want. We're looking for colonial. I don't think colonial is actually choosable here. Queen Anne might be close. And we'll just go with Queen Anne to make things easier. And then that's done. Excuse me. And then I'm going to go ahead and put my deck on here. And I'm going to show you how I like to do mine. I'm going to go... excuse me once again. I'm going to go with my usual deck here. Attach here. And I'm going to show you a little trick of how I like to do these. Doesn't really fit this style because our floor plan doesn't have a deck. But you know what? I don't care. Let's do this. We're going to make it a wraparound here. Going to take out the extra... Well, it didn't give me any extra fence, and it usually does. Oh well, that's fine. Just means we did it right. That's what it looks like thus far. I'm going to drag this out just a little bit, if my mouse will cooperate. Bingo. And then that connects, and you got, see, we got a little extra fence here. Just say replace that with the full wall, and it fixes itself. We will have to repaint it, but again, it's fine because we knew it's the Queen Anne style over here, so fixed up like that. Although I feel like I might have got this side a little too wide, but hey, backyard space. Yeah, a little too wide, but again, I can fix that. It'll still wrap around once we're done. You won't lose that no matter how much you de-widen this. See? It still wraps all the way around the house. You still have a little space to go enjoy those things. I'm going to push this forward a little bit, though, so I can do my staircase. We're going to use these stairs right here. I added a deck just because I like to have one. My house used to, and that's kind of why I do it. Reminds me of when I had one, and that's a good thing. My deck, when my house had a deck, we had a swimming pool. So, ooh, an archway. I wouldn't use that if you paid me. Not in this house, anyway. No, no, no. Of course, I can resize the stairs to have it be whatever I want. I think that's the way to go here. And there you have it. That part's finished. But I think I want to move them over just a little bit to make it a little more even. Just over by about an inch here. There we go, that's better. And now we're going to go Queen Anne down here with the bricks. And that's how you do it. We're going to go with slap on the roof. Okay, so we go back to Queen Anne here for the pillars. The pillars of destiny. I don't know why I said that. I just did. I'm going to tell you right now, write your own jokes. A little archway in there, then a door. So doors hit. That actually, I can't tell. What do you guys think? That fit perfectly, I think. That looks great. Looks all Queen Anne inside. Let's go inside, speaking of, and get our stuff done. We're going to try to do as much as we can in this video without it going past the 30-minute mark. That mark, because I just don't feel like doing a long-ass video today. I'm going to have to redraw some stuff. So, like up here, we don't have our bedroom in the corner there. I'm going to make this smaller. So there's a little walking hallway, even though the original idea that AI gave us did not include a hallway. But still, I like to have one. We're going to do it like this. That didn't even connect. Now it did. Make that a little longer. And a little less. Like that. Perfect. Now we have enough walk space between the two rooms. Now let's look and see what was on the other side of that. Okay, so here we had a little entrance to the bedroom. A little hallway here that goes to the bedroom. So let's create that. And then we're gonna see what was there. Okay, no, the other bedroom is down here. Up here is a study. Okay, I was just looking at that. So this is a pretty big bedroom down here, I guess. With the rest being space for the living room / kitchen. Notice there isn't a single bathroom in this house. Oh wait, yes there is, between the study and the living room. I'm dumb. So this needs to be a little less big. Because we need to have a split here between the study and the living room, the bathroom part of it. Like that. Well, the living room and the kitchen, I think, are going to be one room, so... And this is the open concept kitchen living room. I'm going to, just to make it even space, I'm gonna do that. And now let's do this. We're gonna go ahead and decorate everything. By the way, I'm chewing on a cough. I'm kind of sucking on a cough drop. I've got a bit of a cough, so. In our Queen Anne style, let's have a little Boston Celtics style parquet flooring. Old school Boston Celtics, that is. Actually, if you're from Boston, let me know. Do they still use the parquet floor at TD Garden or whatever it's called now? I would be disappointed if they didn't. I'll say that. Yeah, that's kind of a narrow hallway. I'm going to make this a little less wide, I think. And over here, too. Right over here, finally. Bingo. Okay, so this is your living room / kitchen right here. Living room on... Here's how I want to do that. I'm going to do it on living room on one side, kitchen on the other. Now let's light the place up. If you're a fan of them, insert your Rev Theory references to that song here. Or in the comments. Somewhere. I don't care where. About to light it up. Yep, we are. Wait a minute, did I miss something there? Yes, I did. I'll fix it in a minute. Kind of feel like that's a really small-ass bathroom, but oh well. You know? I'll fix that wall in just a minute. I want to show you how we're doing the open concept living room kitchen. I was about to say living room bathroom. That'd be weird. It's a little something like this, I think. A little small table. We're going to put a fridge and a sink and all that in there in a minute. We'll do a table for 5 here because that's the normal thing to do. Yeah, you're right. The thing is big. I'm going to put that against the wall, though. The refrigerator against the other wall. Let's just redo this and drag it down just a little bit. And my refrigerator's back. And yes, I said refrigerator. I did that on purpose. I hope I made somebody laugh. That's what I was trying to do. Refrigerator. I have a little microwave up there too. And a dishwasher built into the sink. Because that is just genius. I don't know why I wouldn't do that. That's the way my kitchen is. So. And that's basically the kitchen half of the kitchen / living room. Now the very small ass living room part of it's going to be made. Now, since we don't have a lot of room, not a lot of furniture can be put in here. We're going to do a fireplace for sure. Right here in the corner. And then we're going to do like an end chair here to go with this other. That's pretty good. I like that. I'm going to do 2 of those. Okay, how the heck am I supposed to do the TV? I didn't even think of that. Shoot. So we're going to have to move this over here just so we can put the TV in. And before y'all ask, yeah, there is some CC here, so I don't know if this will be put on the gallery or not. I don't usually put my stuff up there anyway, so just to let people know who might ask for this. But I will leave the picture of the floor plan in the description below if anyone wants to try and make this. I'm pretty sure my Sims friend here, she knows who she is. Zele, that's you. Would probably try to make this, and she'd probably, being the amazing Sims builder she is, she'd be able to pull it off. I know she would. Anyway, gang, there's your living room / kitchen area. I'm gonna do more like that. I like that idea actually. So we're gonna decorate the other rooms now and fix the walls. There we go. There we go. That's fixed. And on this room, let's have a look at what it's supposed to be. That's a bathroom. Okay. Got it. Wait a minute, then what is this? Oh, for frick's sake. It's not supposed to be there. That's supposed to be the open concept living room thing. So we're going to take this entire part out right here. I don't want to, but I'm going to. Trying to follow this as much as I can here, buddy. There we go. And do that. And then we actually have a bigger living room, but I don't want to give that up, so just get rid of that. And now I can move this back and we can actually redraw the wall here. I'm gonna have to fix the wall again, though. That's fine. That is totally fine. And of course, I gotta get rid of that right there. I don't know why it's there to begin with. So, easy to get rid of the sledgehammer time. Okay, now we have it fixed up the way we need it. I just need to move the furniture here back. That is a large-ass living room. I'm almost uncomfortable having a living room that gigantic, though. What else could I do with that to make that a little less big? I'm not going to enclose it. It defeats the purpose of what I'm going for. Let's put a rug there for starters. We have a rug big enough. Yes, we do. This thing right here. See, a little blue and gold never hurt anyone. Especially if you're from Howard Payne University. It really never hurt anyone, did it? Okay, that's Luna's bedroom right there. I'm actually going to make the bedroom here a little bit bigger. That way, the living room doesn't seem as big. And this is supposed to be a bath, I think? That's the hallway leading to the bedroom. So we can keep that the way it is. It's supposed to be small. Bedroom, I'm going to make a little bigger. Just a split bigger. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. We have 2 beds right here in the way. Then we have a hallway leading to another bedroom. Like a little entry hallway, if you will. If you will. Yeah, that's my really bad Dusty Rhodes imitation. I don't care. I will not apologize. Why? Because, again, I don't care. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and finish decorating here, and then I'm gonna call it quits because we're running out of time. I wanted to do this in 30 minutes, and we only had about 5 minutes left. So, bath is over here, and remember the style. We're going with Queen Anne. Then the sink goes next to the toilet. That is a giant mirror, but it'll work. I better not have shown them. It didn't. Okay, good. Yeah, I got a pop-up showing that I have probably a spam call, but I don't care. I'm doing this for you guys. I don't give a shit. You know what? Having a skill room is not a terrible idea. In fact, it's a pretty good idea. So I'm glad the AI suggested that use for this room. I don't usually do that, though. Maybe I should start. I mean, since they're both musicians and Luna's an artist, we gotta have some stuff for them to build their skills on, right? Right. So for Luna, I have this paint thing here. Easel, that's what it's called. Okay. And then an acoustic guitar for Lyra. We still gotta do windows and such, but there it is. The herringbone parquet is what I was using. I could switch it even if I wasn't using that. Which I know I wasn't. I'm gonna go back to using what I was using. There it is. Okay, so now the last thing I want to do with this house, we're adding windows. But not before I finish the beds. 2 bedrooms. Boom. Babo. And then down below here. Babo. With the chest of drawers. Alright, let's take down the walls real quick. I've already got a door, so I can pretty much lay this out however I want. We're going to put that there. Then the bed here. I like that bed for Luna. This is Luna's room, by the way, that we're doing. Lyra's is already finished. In fact, we have a little connecting hallway between Luna's and Lyra's room. And there we go. I'm going to put a little rug in here just to give it a little more space. It's a pet bed, not a rug. You idiot. That's a little too big. Perfect. That's what we want. A little chaos, yet a little perfection. There we go. Alright, and that will just about wrap it up. I'm going to add a few more lights. Oh, windows. I forgot about the windows. Let's do that real quick. This shouldn't take that long. Oh, some really good Queen Anne style windows here. And Luna gets one right there in her bedroom. As does Lyra. As will the study. And the kitchen side of the living/kitchen won't get it. Because I don't like putting windows there for some reason. Just a weird quirk. Get over there. You know where you're supposed to go, you stupid window. Thank you. I could squeeze another window in right here. Like I said, I kind of like having the open living room thing. That's actually a pretty decent idea. I applaud the AI for giving me that idea in the first place. Because now, I've got more room for windows. I'm kidding. I'm not going to overkill it with windows. But for right now, guys, that will just about end this house. even though I screwed up on the windows, and I'm going to have to do it again. Lovely. They're not hard to find, though. This will not take very long at all. Okay, it's these right here that we were using. Wait, do not put a window in the... Not there. That's the bloody bathroom, you idiots. Other side. Because that is Luna's room. Oh, wait, that's Lyra's room. Luna's is on the other end here. Okay, we can work with this. Just put a little window right here, and that's that. Alright, that will end it, guys. So if you like this, and you want to see more, like, comment, and subscribe, and leave me a comment below on how you think this house turned out. But for now, this has been Raven, and this has also been The Sims. We'll see you later. Bye, everyone.